Hello, this is Warfrog, aka Wagata, with a piece of new series I'm gonna make here called Dungeons and Dragons Online. It's a game, awesome game. It's an RPG, RPG game, or MMO RPG game. Most likely there. It's been around for a while, a couple of years. And it's an awesome game. It's a game mechanic that, like, I seriously have never seen any game like this before. Never played it, at least. So it's like totally awesome game. So you see here, I have my wizard level 5 called Iame. I don't know why I call that dude that, but shit the same. I don't care. And well, to the Dungeons and Dragons Online, they're working on a new expansion or new quests or new areas and such called Menace of the Underdark. Ooh. And with that, they're gonna release new class, the Druid. Interesting. But most likely not for a month or two. And right now, they have a special offer if you pre-order the new expansion, Menace of the Underdark. You before the March 23rd, you will get guaranteed beta access. You got that, guys? Awesomeness. But I don't know what level of content Menace of the Underdark will have. So, I'm only level 5 of level 20. I think it is. Well, let's head over to the character creation. Let's see here. Create. So there are different kinds of styles in this game. We have melee, spell, and specialist. And they have their description about them. Melee is melee characters engage in up-close hand-to-hand combat. Choose this style if you want to attack with weapon instead of magic. Ooh. The thing is that there are classes in there that use magic as second abilities only. They have the spell style, which is spellcasters harness the power of magic to assist allies or attack your enemies from a distance. Choose this style if you want to use magic more than weapons. So yeah, that's like, you can be a cleric and such, so you can heal or just be a total out, like freaking DPS, And then we have the specialist. The specialist can excel in scouting, range combat, trap disarming, and more. Choose this style if you prefer a more specialized role. So the thing is that with the specialist, if you go so-called rogue with him, and you go with disarming, everybody will want you, because for every dungeon in a bit higher levels, they will need a disarmer, because otherwise they will be killed just by traps, because there are like super many traps in this game. It's like one dungeon, go 5 steps, you have 15 traps. Oh yeah, man. So that's what the dungeons gonna. That is the thing with dungeons. It has to be like that. Big ass dungeon, hell of a lot of traps. Nobody should be able to pass, but I always do, because I'm like totally awesome. And now, let's see here. I'm gonna go through a bit of the classes with these different things as well. So we have the melee. Let's start with that. You can be 4 different classes. One of them you have to pay for it to be able to have it, which is a bit like but that's what free-to-play games are nowadays. I don't really mind. I have to earn money somehow to get new content, So we have the fighter. The fighter can use a large variety of weapons, all types of shields, and the heaviest armor. They can also train in many more combat abilities than the other melee classes. So the fighter, let's see here, if I'm not wrong, he can actually use a bow I must say. So yeah. Now we have the Barbarian, like full out DPS guy. He can kill everything, you know, like everything. The Barbarian possesses incredible strength and offensive power. They are not as well armored as fighters, but they can absorb damage and go into a battle rage to overwhelm their enemies. Oh, by the way, I forgot to point out, the ability says here, solo ability says like you don't have to work in teams, so we have a good solo ability. Not surprising there is like full out DPS, you know. The same thing with fighter, you know. Now let's go to the Paladin. Paladins are supremely resilient and have a good balance of offense and defense. They protect and support allies better than other melee classes, provide some healing, and wield the power of good as a mighty weapon. So these guys is like the perfect solo guy as well. You know, you can pull for a dungeon on easy with this guy only. So yeah, this guy is I really recommend this guy for noobs. Put them that way, guys who start off the game. And then we have the Monk. I haven't played this guy. I've seen a lot of guys play this. Yeah, the monks use an energy called Ki to perform amazing techniques in battle, usually fighting without weapons and armor. They can assist allies or destroy enemies, but take longer to master than the other melee classes. And this guy, he also is a very good solo guy. Woo, awesome. So now let's go and check out the spell, guys. Oh, as you can see here, this path, and I will not go through the paths. They're so boring, because then I will have to do like a half-an-hour movie just on path, and I will not do that. Just check other walkthroughs if you want to see that shit. Okay, I won't do it. Okay. So let's see here. And magic, guys. We have the Sorcerer. Sorcerers are born with the ability to use powerful magic. They have fewer spells than wizards, but can cast much faster and more often. So these are like DPS guys, fast spells. You know, like ding 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 ding, dead man. But it drains their mana very fast. So this guy is very good for short dungeons. So yeah, or if you have mana potions or something like that, it also works out to have him. Now we have the whoops, no path. We have a Cleric now. I used to have one of these, but I removed him so I can make this thing for you guys. Okay, the divine spellcasters and healers. Clerics have a broad range of spells as their command. They excel at curing ailments and healing allies, but also have the ability to blast enemies with their divine powers. So this guy he can be a fun up like half tank guy also, because he can stand and heal himself and pull some aggro, you know. He's a very good solo ability. I really like this guy because I could solo dungeon with this guy. Almost no harm to me, you know. Awesome. Now the wizard. Wizards can learn a huge variety of spells and can fine tune their spells list to the task. I don't know why I went to that voice. I was lost in the middle of sentence. I tried to get out somehow. I don't know. Let's continue. They can assist the party, summon allies, or destroy opponents with their power of the elements. Ooh. And their soul ability says challenging. They're not so hard to master. It's easy. Especially if you summon a pet. Easy. Okay. Favored soul. So these are more of a DPS close combat guys. So with a bit of healing abilities. Wielding divine magic to both heal and destroy, favored souls have fewer spells than clerics, but can cast more often. So these guys are, I would say, I would rather solo with this guy, but you have to pay to be able to play this guy, and I won't do it because I got no money to spend on this game. I got a life, you guys know. So let's see here. We have the specialists left here. We also have 4. We have the Ranger, Rogue, Bard, and Artificer. Artificer was released in the latest patch, or the latest big patch. He's also pay to play. Yeah. Ranger. Rangers are extremely versatile combatants. They can act as scouts, can wield 2 weapons at once, and are lethal with a bow. I used to have one of these, level 6, but I got bored of him, and then I switched over to my Spellcaster. Hehe. But this guy is also, Ranger is also very good. Well, yeah. Rogues use stealth and a variety of masterful techniques to disarm traps, unlock doors, and take down enemies with a devastating sneak attack. Solo ability, challenging. And I haven't played this class. And I've seen a lot of people play it, and I have had a lot of friends playing it. And as the rogue, it's every group needs one of these, at least if they are good at disarming traps, unlocking doors, you know, because that is what you need in this game. Otherwise, you may not be able to take you through the dungeons. Okay, everybody understand that? Good, let's move on. Bard. Using spells, skills, and powerful magical songs. The bards are the ultimate support character, simultaneously strengthening friends and weakening foes. I don't know if you guys could understand what I was saying, but I couldn't either. So let's breathe a bit and talk here about him. I used to play bard as well. I played a lot of classes, man. Had a couple of friends doing it as well. Yeah, not a good class. It's like just, yeah, I'm a balance between a rogue and a cleric. What should I do? You look, what, dude? Ugh. Like, these guys only buff people and can stand behind the side. So no to the bard, I think. So beautiful tones. Okay, Artificer or artifact. I can't even pronounce this shit. Okay, combining magic with weapon, technology, and skill. Artificers can attack their enemies in multiple ways, summoning pets for support, and can also spot and disable traps. So yeah, this guy is sort of, I would say, a support sort of guy. Now yeah, he's a support guy. I haven't played him, and I remember when everybody could play him, like, oh yeah, you got a couple of days to make this character, blah blah blah, or you could try this guy for a couple of days, and everybody, like, when you were in the starting zone, it was like 50 people running around like Artificer, and he's like, dude, you gotta get a new class, dude. I was like, no, I love my cleric. But then I deleted my cleric, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now let's go on to creating the character that I want. So I decided to get another spellcaster, because I've been reading an online comment, not gonna name it, but there's a guy called Richard in there. Maybe some of you guys know this comic. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but it's awesome. Let's see here. Nope, not there. Yes, there we have it. That guy is not a Necromancer, he's a Warlock, but this is like the closest you get to Warlock in this game. So you can see here in the path, you can have a customized path actually, and you can build up like from every spell and such, and it's very hard because you do not have a line to follow. You only have like every spell, and like, dude, like try this, and you're gonna fail on doing that unless you played this game through like once or twice. So let's see here, the path, Necromancer. These wizards study the dark art of necromancy and the power of negative energy. They can control undead or snuff out a living enemy's life force with a word. Ooh. And these soul abilities, experts only. I see myself as expert, but nobody else does. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this guy, unless I'm gonna find something more interesting. Let's see, Cleric, Scourge of the Undead. These clerics use their divine spell power to destroy undead. No, I don't want to destroy undead, I want to control them. So let's see here, melee, they don't have any. No. Oh god, no. Specialists? No. No nice names. I'm gonna go with not this. There. The Necromancer sounds like way better. Okay, let's see here on the Necromancer. I think it was, yeah, my other characters like Elementalist, I think. Yeah, whatever. Let's go over here. Let's make a male character. Oh, he's bold. Let's see here. You can actually press recommended to see which they do recommend. As because every class has a different kind of stats. So you can see here, that's a human. See up here, it's gonna change a bit. And that's elf, halfling, dwarf, and those are the 4 that's you can have for free. The other ones you have to pay for. The warforge, half elf, drow elf, and half orc. And that guy is look ridiculous. Come on, yeah. Human and an orc have sex. This is what happens. Yeah. No, thank you. Let's see here. Oh, spell focus, necromancer. Maybe that says on everyone because yeah, it says on everyone because I have it. I really want to be able to. Oh, you can see here spells. I like it. Let's see here. We have the elf here. I don't really know what. Intelligence, measure learning, and reasonability. This stat affects how many skill points a character gets, and also affects spell access, spell points, and offensive spell power for wizards and artificers. So I guess that one is very good. What was wisdom? Measure the willpower and intuition. The stat affects will save for all character spells. So say blah blah blah. Nah. Nope. It's gonna be maximum intelligence. What's con? Measure health and stamina effect. Blah blah blah. Fortitude says. Measure force, personnel, magnetism, stat. Blah blah blah. So it seems like I'm gonna have. Oh, not that guy. It's either halfling, elf, or human. Oh, this is gonna be like pain in the ass. Just figure out what I want. So they have the same spells. But I guess because of here's what's. Oh, that's the thing. Ah, the thing between humans and elves. It's like dexterity increase for elf, constitution decreases for elves. So you know, that's like the 2 different. But I'm gonna go with an elf. Yeah, that took some time to just choose characters. Okay, let's see here, and you can see here the proficiencies I can use is longsword, rapier, now rapier, longbow, shortbow, and I'm immune to sleep, and enchantment save bonus, awesome, and elven keen sense. What do I get if I'm human? Like nothing. And halfling. Come on, that's just that's just weapons. Okay, let's go elf then. And no. Sure, the hairstyle is pretty cool, but no. 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 What? And let. Oh no, God. Gotta be dark. Oh, wait, we had it. Dark brown it gets. And skin color, I want like super pale. And too. He looks too alive. I want him to be undead. Sorta. Let's see here. Richard. That's an awesome guy. He looks like he's about to die at least. He's like a corpse. And let's see if there are some eyes that look like he's like dead. Ah, those we can have. And oh yeah, eye color. Don't even have red. Like boring. Oh god, no, we'll have like that. Okay, so this is my character, Richard. Dang. Come on. That name is already taken. Yay, thank you, game. Okay, Richard. Herpaderp, maybe. I don't know. Richard of something. Yes, Lord of Darkness. Or whatever you just take one S. I don't know how to spell that shit. But we have to have big D. Like that. Lord of Darkness. Richard. What? I want Richard. 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 I have 2 Ds. Richard. Lord of Darkness. Nah, sounds silly. Let's have Richard. Let's have like this then. 2 C's and 2 D's. That's what he said about her.